Let's review now what are the purpose of this particular device here that is known as the controller, formerly known as vSmart. So after the WAN edges have been authenticated by the validator, they will try to communicate with one or more controllers. So the first thing that they will do will be establishing a DTLS or TLS tunnel between the WAN edge and the controller. And in this moment, a protocol will be run above these tunnels that is known as OMP. That means Overlay Management Protocol. This is the protocol, the routing protocol that is used by the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN solution. It is pretty similar to BGP. What this protocol will let WAN edges do is let them advertise their prefixes to the WAN controller. They will advertise LAN prefixes as well as WAN prefixes, including TLOC information. The TLOC exists in the WAN connection. I'm going to explain what is a TLOC in another session, but just remember that prefixes are advertised from WAN edges to the controller, and then the controller behaves as an IBGP route reflector in the sense that it will let other WAN edges of these prefixes. Remember that if you don't touch anything, by default, the controller will advertise all these prefixes to all the WAN edges. So the net effect of that is that WAN edges will be able to create tunnels to one another in a full mesh fashion. So by default, you will have full meshes connections. But if you start creating policies, you can create other topologies. So for instance, if you're using wireless internet, for instance 3G, 4G or 5G, you might not want to have a full mesh but rather, for instance, a hub and spoke topology where you let your remote offices be able to use the application that exists in a data center, but you don't really want to have communications between remote offices because that will mean expending a little bit more money. So depending on your solution, you can create different topologies. The other function of the controller is distributing encryption keys to the WAN edges. So with using these encryption keys, they will be able to create IPsec tunnels. In this sense, the controller is performing the same functions as the IPsec phase 1. So in summary, the controller is the brains of the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN solution. It performs the functions that belong to the control plane for Cisco. So remember that the control plane for the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN is performed by the controller that runs OMP. It reflects prefixes. It will let you create a topology, and it will distribute encryption keys. That's it.